Hey, Jack. Remember the mouse? You know where he is right now? On the other side of this wall. Oh, Jack, everything has two sides. But a wall is like this. And we're on the inside, in room. And mouse is on the outside. See? In the world, it's much closer than outer space. But if we were outside in the world, we'd be looking at the other side of this wall, and Mouse lying in the grass with his ma. You know when door opens and the air that comes in? The air that smells fresher. That's grass. It's not TV, Jack. It's the real world that we smell. You are so smart. I know you started wondering. Where do you think old Nick gets our food? There's no magic. Everything we see on TV are pictures of real people and real stuff out in the world. No, sorry, not Dora. She's just a picture. But the others with faces like ours, and real streets and oceans, dogs, cats, just out there in the world. Oh, look, a leaf. On the trees they are green, but when they fall, they rot. Like salad in the fridge. We can't see them from here because our skylight only looks upwards instead of sideways. Jack, I couldn't explain before. You were too small to understand, so I had to make up a story. But now, this is the opposite of lying. I'm unlying because now you're 5. I think you can understand about the world. You have to understand. You know how Alice wasn't always in Wonderland? Well, I'm like Alice. I wasn't always in room. I used to be a little girl called Joy, and I lived in a house out in the world with my mom and dad. You'd call them Grandma and Grandpa. The house where we lived, just out in the world. With a hammock in the backyard. We used to swing in the hammock and eat ice cream. It's not TV, Jack. Are you listening? I was nearly grown up. I was 17. I was walking to school and you were still up in heaven. So this guy came up to me saying, we call him Old Nick, but I don't know his real name. He pretended his dog was sick. There was no dog. It was just a trick to get me into his truck. Old Nick stole me. You need to hear this one. He put me in his garden shed. Here, room's the shed. I've been locked in here for 7 years. He's the only one that knows the code. Secret numbers to open the door. Do you understand? Jack, the world! It's so much bigger than you realize. Room is only a tiny, stinky piece of it. Fine. That's fine, Jack.